Hey everyone, this is Elias from RefMatch Media, and today we are taking the 2025 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro off-roading. Yeah, this thing is awesome. It's so hot today, so let's go ahead and take a look at what this monster can do. To get started on the front, well, first, the mud bath color. It is so good. We can actually see that we got it a little bit dirty, but it kind of matches. Yeah, you can see, yeah, it's kind of like makeup. We didn't get the right tone, but yeah, it looks cool. Love the color. It just matches really well with just kind of this outdoors, just kind of the off-roading side of things. So love it. And that new blue color, that's really gonna make you stand out for 2026. But let's take a look at some of the things we have outside. So with this being the TRD Pro, we do get a light bar on the front, which is really nice to have in case we decide to go off-roading at night. The only thing is, yeah, we get the top one because the high beams are on. But if you don't have the high beams, you can use the bottom fog lights that we get there that are integrated. We have the tech camo kind of look to it there. Loving it. This front facing camera has been a lifesaver to make sure that when we are on inclines, we can see where we're going. And yeah, the lights look awesome. We do have the lights on the bumper there as well. Then we come to this. Now we have the Falcon Wild Peak ATs, and we have the TRD Pro tires, wheels, and we are looking at a 285/65/18 on this setup. And let me tell you, we're not aired down, and we've been doing pretty good. So no complaints about it there. It's been kind of tackling everything. No issues with it. Now with this being the TRD Pro, we do get those control arms right in there, those beefed up TRD Pro control arms, which look really nice. And yeah, they're gonna go ahead and take the beating that we give it today. And yeah, thankfully we have those. It's a tiny little mud flap, but as you can see, it's doing a lot of the work. And then we have the protection here on the side with some protection underneath as well. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are some skid plates down there, which we've used a couple already. But yeah, these have been great. For every day, it's a little tough to get in and out of the truck though, so just kind of be aware of that. Now, we have these mirrors. These things for every day have been incredible. I have been loving the fact that we have these tow mirrors because we do have this at the top, but then we have the magnified. So the magnified, I've been pointing it down so I can see my tire with no issues, and these also kick out. So love the fact that we have that. Only thing though, they are a massive blind spot, so just kind of be aware of that. And yeah, we have the dual cab here, kiddos in the back. We have the GoPro to show off the flexing that we're getting in the rear with those Fox shocks that we have right in there. And then we also have the beautiful TRD Pro black chrome tips that just look awesome. And yes, this is a V6, but it sounds really good. We get to the back, and yeah, we have this nice tailgate, which I love. And yeah, we're gonna be spoiled a little bit. We do get it electronically where we're able to bring it down and bring it up by the touch of a button. But yeah, that's kind of what we get with this. On the outside, the engine inside, yes, we have the twin turbo V6 hybrid, which has been awesome. And I think the biggest thing I love about that engine is whatever those engineers did to that pedal response. It is just so dead on. If I want just a little bit, especially in these off-road environments, it has excelled at delivering exactly what I want it to and not just be super jumpy with things. But yeah, so let's go ahead and have some fun. We of course start off by going the wrong way. This is actually good to show you that the turning radius of the Tundra isn't the best. There were other parts of the off-road park that I also had to turn around to avoid the extremely technical parts, and it was multiple back and forth to be able to do so. The Tundra did excel at providing an ultra-smooth ride on the gravel roads at the higher speeds. It was both stable and comfortable, even with us being at the factory air pressures on the tires. The Fox shocks did an amazing job when it came to the flexing side of things with dropping or compressing when we drove on some ruts. Thanks to my wife for getting out and filming me going through this section that is difficult to judge how deep those holes are. With this being a longer wheelbase vehicle, you can see where I scraped and was thankful to have the rock rails, which are a must if you plan on taking your Tundra out on any terrain like this. And of course, I wasn't going to have all the fun. It was her turn to take on her usual hill at the park. It was time to flex, and boy did the Tundra suspension do so. It compressed and dropped the wheel to make sure there was contact with the ground at all times. This, paired with the unbelievably good throttle mapping, made sure that I was able to keep complete control in scenarios like this. Although those tow mirrors were such a great tool to have for everyday driving, when we went off-road, it was more of a pain because they stuck out so much. I had to repeatedly fold them in to get through places like this. I know, I had the camera system to help me keep an eye on the rear tire placement, but the added option of the mirrors are always a great tool. It was time to put the hill descent to the test. It's a shame you can't really tell how steep this area is on camera, but the Tundra did a great job at maintaining the speed at the set 3 mile an hour that I put it at. For this climb back up, I was in 4 low and in rock mode to give me the most control without needing to turn on the rear locker. Although I didn't do the extreme parts of the park, some spots would probably require a rear locker on other vehicles. Toyota's traction systems are so incredibly good that I didn't need to activate the locker that whole day. Overall, I enjoyed my day of off-roading with my family in the 2025 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. It's vehicles like this that have awesome tools to make adventures easy and safe. With the off-road suspension, the underbody protection, the incredibly programmed drive modes, the camera system, and of course the great looks of the truck, this is the vehicle that will definitely have you going out on more adventures. Well, hope you enjoyed my adventure time in the Tundra, and remember, find the right gear and have some adventures. See ya.